This video is going to show you several geoprocessing tools which can be useful when you want to compare two vector files, either it's polygon, line, or point files. So in this case, we will demonstrate by using polygon file. So you have two land use layers. So different color represent different land use type. So we have the land use type, the before, and also after. So now you want to compare the differences between these two files. So in this case, I'm particularly interested in the secondary forest, which is represented by this polygon, this layer, and also this feature on the other layers. So I would like to compare these two to see is there any changes in the secondary forest land use. So now just based on the visual inspections, we can notice there are some differences between them. However, we want to run a proper analysis which extract the exact area with the changes, and we can calculate the area as well. So before we do that, usually we convert our file into the UTM system, which the measurement unit is in meter. So when we do the calculation, the unit of measurement will be in a meter as well. So before we can do that, as we are only interested in the secondary forest, we need to extract this layer or this geography feature and save it as different file. So what we can do now, so we can save the original file, these two files, as a new file. So this file will only consist of the secondary forest, which we're going to extract later. Just click save. So the same coding system, UTM, click OK. You can remove or hide the original file. Okay. Then the next one is this one. You also need to save as a new file. Click save. Select the proper coordinate reference system. So now you have the two layer. Then we only want to keep the secondary forest layer for the further analysis. So what we can do, we can just right click, go to open attribute table. Instead of show all feature, we go to filter, land use, and we only want to filter the secondary forest. Okay. Then after that, just click on the first one, hold on the shift key, select the second one or the last one, and then uncheck the filter, just click on this, and then let the filter empty, and then click enter. So you can see you have select the secondary forest, and what we need to do is just invert selection to select the others. Okay, and then click active editing mode, and then remove the others, and then just click the editing mode again to assist, and then click save. So now for this layer, we already extract the secondary forest geography features. Then we need to do it for the next layer. Similarly, just go to attribute table, filter the land use type, just select all, uncheck the filter, just click enter. So you can see you have selected the secondary forest. Just invert the selections, go to editing mode, delete the rest of the geography feature, assist the editing mode, and then save the file. So now you have the two layers, and you can see already part of it is overlapped. Okay. So now you're focusing on these two layers, so we can change the symbology to visualize it. Okay, so you can see some of the part is overlapped. That means there's no changes between these two period. And some of the secondary forests disappear in the second period. And some of the secondary forests does not exist in the previous map. So the next thing we can do some analysis. Okay. So now we can extract the area or to create a new polygon file that consists of the geographic feature that they are overlapped. So we can go to vector, go to geoprocessing tools. And in this case, we want to have intersections. Just select both layers. So only for secondary forest. Okay, it's these two layers. So you can save the shapefile. Just click run. So now you have a new shapefile which represent the area that have no changes in terms of the secondary forest land use type. Then this time we want to calculate the symmetry difference. Okay, so this is basically is opposite of the intersection. So you can select the two layer. Hit run. So in this case, you have the geography feature that show the area that has changed between the 2 years. And we can also use the difference function. Go to vector, geoprocessing tool, difference. So if I want to show the changes, okay, the forest that had lost between the 2 years, in the input layer, I need to put the original layer. And also the different layer, I have to select the map that produced afterwards, after a few years. Here I can save forest loss. And then click run. So here you can see this is the original. This is a new file. You can see this part is forest that has been lost, secondary forest, which is shown clearly in our analysis. So this is a forest that lost. So if we reverse the input and different layer, what we going to get is the output of the forest scan. So in the input layer, we put the land use that have been changed, okay, and also put the original land use in terms of the secondary forest. So in this case, this is forest scan. Then click run. So this is the forest that have been added, okay, from the original land use type. So in this case, they will show you all the informations, okay. For example, this is a forest that have not changed. This is a forest that have lost, and this is a forest that have been added after a few years. So this is a forest scan. We can just change it. Then after that, we can use the attribute calculator to calculate the area for each of these geography feature. So how much forest has lost, how much forest has retained, and how much forest has been added.